Mori is back, and it's good to see her climbing again. But she is again on the smaller side, and there are some reachy moves here, so it could be tricky.
Yeah, this will be really, really interesting to see how I gets on. We've not seen her for a couple seasons, but I think back in 2019 she was a real force to be reckoned with. Yeah, she performed incredibly in the qualification. As we can see, she's in first place, and I think it's definitely a bit of a different style on this route. That the crook section up top, where we've seen Brooke, Natalia and Chaiken falling, is really physical. So it'll be interesting to see how she can transition her style in to make it work up there.
So 154 centimetres is how tall she is. And Al makes his way towards the left on a start that luckily we've seen no one falling. That would be a shame, but an awkward start for the men. Our last climbers. Al is easy through.
Yeah, looking really comfy so far.
She rests on the slopers, then crosses through underneath. Al, meanwhile, goes inverted, just missing the edge of that dish with the left foot, but I think it's in enough.
Yeah, he's managed to get his other foot in right in the middle at least, which will hopefully make up for it. And no horrendous cut looses.
Changed it mid-sequence.
Yeah, I getting this nice undercut rest as well. I think this will be key, this white section transitioning over to the right for her. She can do a good job of this.
Yeah, but she can't rely on that stretch. You can see how far out that is.
Really long way to get out to that hold.
She's having to cut loose on a hold that no one else really has.
No. But if there's anybody who can do it, have a bit of a nightmare on a move like that and then just recover and crack on, I think it's probably I.
Well, she's got one more of those to come, and then she can get on with the crimps. Al is through the traverse on the right.
Yeah, heading into that orange section, will decide whether or not he makes the finals.
Such a nerve-wracking moment for the supporters and coaches. There's nothing you can do. Huge move. That was a Molly-style swing.
Taking, flicking around. Really good.
Yeah, both athletes on the wall and in action here. Al climbing really fast though. He's in the final moves as we watch swing over.
Greens. Choosing not really to rest once she got out there, but seems to be working through comfortably on these green holds.
Yeah, shot of the feet that she's got to work with, trying to find some kind of a purchase. Left hand on the crimp, shakes out again.
Big footholds, but really slippery. Easy to slide off.
What he felt. So good to watch this though. It's a completely different style. Loving the crimps.
Seeing the fight from now. She's got this big move to come though, where we've lost some of the athletes. So you have to really punch up here, and there's no way around this.
She
makes it work. See how she finds this undercut now as well. Oh, she's battling, but she gets into it.
She actually topped out both the qualifying routes, but was knocked down due to her time. So
yeah, she hung on for so long. Wow, an absurdly high heel, cranking her knee in. She makes the move that Chaiken fell on.
Yeah, now we're starting to get into Yanya Garnbrett territory.
Yeah, she's got an incredibly long way now to match Yanya's high point, but she's going to be comfortably in second place going through to tomorrow's finals.
So that's what she's got to come. Goes left, then goes right. A jump at the top, as usual.
Oh, this is great. This is really setting up a showdown between these two for tomorrow.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And if it comes down to count back, of course, and they both top out,
this will be really important for her. If she can get the top here, it could make a big difference tomorrow. So she'll really want this. She'll have heard the crowd. She'll know that Yanya topped as well.
This is why people need to watch semi-finals, because stuff like this happens. Yeah. So she crunches upwards.
Still looking really good.
But it's a big jump to her.
Yeah, a long way to go. She got the power in her legs. Oh, no!
So one hand on it, but not a match and not a clip, so that will not count as a top.
I know if I was Yanya, I'd be quite happy to see that going into tomorrow.
That could be vital for tomorrow's action. Well, we'll have our top 8 confirmed to you in a minute.
A really fantastic effort from Maya there. She's distinguished herself from so many of the other athletes who are struggling in that green section.
Yeah, if there's a route with crimpy lock-off moves, she's got it.
Yeah,
it's like one of those, you know.
I question if there's any crimps that she can't lock off.
Yeah. Well, this is the top of Al's climb, which we kind of missed. So you had the heel in down low. This was all good. You got way past this up towards the top.
Yeah, cruising through this whole section.
Big moves on the pockets. That was the move where he tried to get a heel in and then thought better of it. And then
casually hung on one arm instead.
And then he was low on that. He's never going to do it with the heel, but
that was up with Yannick up on the last move though. So I think perhaps he won't have the plus, but he does have the plus. So that's Ao in first place going through to tomorrow.
There you go. Last athlete out is the first qualifier. And meanwhile, Mori, really impressive throughout. Made some big jumps when she had to, some long reaches, and then this was her section, the crimps.
Yeah, some really, really impressive climbing through this section. Some moves that I wouldn't have traditionally would have said suited her very well, but she adapted her style to make them work really well.
The final jump was too far for her, which could mean big things for tomorrow if we see... Well, just having two tops would have been a problem for Janja Garnbret. But Janja goes into tomorrow in first position. And I think she'll like climbing out there in last place in front of this crowd.
Certainly a position that she's familiar with.